The other nations are not going to be saved by God. Read on.
And the holy city shall they tread underfoot.
And the holy city was going to be given to them. Read on.
40 and 2 months.
That 40 and 2 months is a dispensation of time that breaks down to about 350 years. Read on.
And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses.
Okay, now, after that period is over, do everybody understand that? The Lord said that he was going to grant power to these 2 witnesses. Read it one more time.
And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses.
And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses. Read on.
And they shall prophesy.
And they shall do what?
Prophesy.
So we already know that these are prophets of God. Do everybody understand that? He's going to give power to these prophets of God, and these prophets of God is going to prophesy, which means they're going to be speaking the truth in the world. Everybody got that, right? Read on.
1,260 days clothed in sackcloth. These are the 2 olive trees.
These are what?
The 2 olive trees.
Read on.
And the 2 candlesticks standing before the God of the earth.
Read on.
And if any man will hurt them.
If any man will do what?
Hurt them.
If any man will hurt them, read on.
Fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies.
Okay, so if anybody try to hurt these guys now while they're in the days of their prophecy, do everybody understand that? These guys is going to have power to call fire out of heaven to be able to devour their enemies. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Okay, who that remind you of? Who that remind you of? Who had power to call fire out of heaven to devour his enemies? The greatest prophet. Do everybody understand that? Much more than a prophet that was spoken by Jesus Christ, which was Elijah the prophet. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Read on.
And if any man will hurt them.
And if any man will hurt them, because you got people that just going to want to hurt them because of what they saying, what they preaching, what they prophesying. So if any man will hurt them, if that's his intentions, read on.
He must in this manner be killed.
Yeah, the guy going to be killed in that manner with fire coming out of heaven, not with fire coming from a burner or what they call a Tech 9 or a 9mm. Do everybody understand that? That's not what's going to protect the prophets of God. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
Verse 6. These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy.
Read on.
And have power over waters.
They have power over what?
Waters.
Read on.
To turn them to blood.
Okay, they got power over water to turn them to blood. Who does that remind you of, everybody? Who does that remind you of, everybody? Who turned water to blood through the power of God, everybody? Okay, so the Lord used what? He used 2 of the greatest prophets in the Bible that did some of the greatest works in the scriptures. Do everybody understand that? To show that God has given this power to Israelites before. Do everybody understand that? God has given this power to Israelite prophets before. So it shouldn't be no doubt about it or no doubt in your mind that God can give this power to Israelite prophets again. Do everybody understand that? Was Elijah the prophet the only one that had the power to call fire from heaven? No, he wasn't. He was not. All the prophets of God had that ability to do that. Do everybody understand that? The proof of that is when James and John got upset. They got upset because some Ethiopians were disrespecting Jesus. So you got to know these stories. You got to know these Bible stories. And they got severely angry and mad. So they asked God, do you want us to call fire out of heaven and consume them like Elijah did? So to ask Christ if he wanted them to do that means what? That they knew they had the power to do that. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that? Everybody got that now, right? At that time, Christ didn't allow it because there were some Israelites among the Ethiopians, and Christ didn't want them getting burnt up. Do everybody understand that? If it was just Ethiopians alone, it would have been a barbecue. Everybody got that? Everybody got that, right? Okay, so now who are the 2 witnesses? You got people that try to read this Bible, try to understand it, and try to break it down, don't know what the hell they talking about. They think Elijah the prophet and Moses is going to be resurrected, and they're going to be the 2 prophets that come back and stand in Jerusalem near the Wailing Wall. But little do they know, they coming from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, they coming from Brownsville, they coming from Harlem, they coming from Jamaica, they coming from Trinidad, they coming from St. Croix, they coming from Martinique, they coming from Dominican Republic, they coming from Puerto Rico. Little do they know. Little do they know where these prophets are coming from. With all this power, they have no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea. I'm going to tell you something. Yashab, your misery. I'm going to tell you something. People are ignorant of the scriptures. They've always been ignorant of the scriptures. And they be thinking they know the scriptures. Even during the time of Jesus Christ, which we had an Israelite that believed in Christ that was among the Sanhedrin court, that was among the wicked leadership of Israel. And he was going according to the law. He said, do our law judge any man before it heareth them? Because they were trying to condemn Christ without even giving them a trial. Do everybody understand that? So they started getting on him thinking they know the scriptures. And they told him to look and search the scriptures and see if any prophet comes out of Nazareth. Do everybody understand that? Everybody got that, right? Because what? Because they wasn't aware that Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem. They wasn't aware of that. So they knew he grew up in Nazareth. Everybody got that? So they was telling him to look and search the scriptures. If you really believe that this man is a prophet, show me where in the scriptures that this prophet or a prophet would arise out of Nazareth. So you got scholars like Billy Graham, which ain't, he ain't worth a damn. That's gonna be telling Bush and the rest of their administration and whatever administration is next what prophet is coming out of Harlem according to the Bible. According to the Bible, see, it ain't nothing gathered. It's just some group that's gathered together. You ain't got to worry about that group. Just a bunch of niggas from Harlem, Brownsville, bunch of refugees from Jamaica. A bunch of immigrants from Mexico. That's all it is. It's some group. You ain't got to worry about those guys. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 11. Let's see if they got to worry about these guys. Revelation chapter 11. First of all, first and foremost, we have to identify who these people are. Revelation chapter 11, verse 3. Read that one more time.
And I will give power unto my two witnesses.
Read it again.
And I will give power unto my two witnesses.
Okay, we got to identify who these two witnesses are. Let's go to the book of Isaiah chapter 43. So we can identify who these two witnesses is and who they are that Christ is going to give this power to shut the heavens that it rain not in the days of their prophecy. Power to call fire out of heaven that it burn up their enemies if their enemies' intentions is to hurt them. Power to turn a bottle of spring water to blood right while somebody's drinking it. Everybody understand that? Who is these two witnesses that God is talking about? Let's get the book of Isaiah chapter 43 and let's see if we can identify the witnesses of God. Are these two witnesses Jehovah's Witnesses on the corner? Is it two of the Jehovah's Witnesses? The book of Isaiah chapter 43 verse 1. Read that.
But now, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob.
Read on.
And he that formed thee, O Israel.
Now, read it one more time.
But now, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob.
O Jacob. Read on.
And he that formed thee, O Israel.
O Israel. So it's talking about the two kingdoms, which is one kingdom was Jacob, which was representing Judah. The kingdom of Judah, and the other kingdom was the kingdom of Israel. Do everybody understand that? It was two kingdoms, and what did the Lord say about these two kingdoms? We're going to jump just to get to the point, and let's go to verse 10. Verse 10, read that.
Ye are my witnesses.
What did the Lord say about the kingdom of Judah?
Ye are my witnesses.
And what did the Lord say about the kingdom of Israel?
Ye are my witnesses.
Read on.
Saith the Lord.
Read on.
And my servant.
And my who?
Servant.
Read on.
Whom I have chosen.
Read on.
That ye may know and believe me and understand that I am he. Before me, there was no God formed.
Read on.
Neither shall there be after me.
Okay, let's go back and read Isaiah 43 verse 1 one more time. Isaiah 43 verse 1 one more time.
But now, thus saith the Lord that created thee, O Jacob.
Read on.
And he that formed thee, O Israel.
Read on.
Fear not.
Do what?
Fear not.
Yeah, we don't have to be afraid. I mean, with power, but first and foremost, because God is your protector. Everybody got that? Then having power with God, because that's what Israel means, that you have power with God. Everybody got that? You know, what are you fearing on the planet Earth? Fear not. Read on.
For I have redeemed thee.
Read on.
I have called thee by thy name.
Yeah, the Lord called you by your name. Read on.
Thou art mine.
Read on.
When thou passest through the waters.
If we ever got to pass through waters, read on.
I will be with thee.
So we ain't got to worry about anything happening on the sea. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee.
Read on.
When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned.
Read on.
Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
Read on.
For I am the Lord thy God. Then the Holy One of Israel, thy Savior.
Read on.
I gave Egypt for thy ransom.
Yeah, I'm the same God that destroyed Egypt for you, for your ransom. I ransomed the nation of Egypt. Do everybody understand that? What was the ransom for the children of Israel to come out of Egypt? The whole nation. Everybody got that? The firstborn of every Egyptian, of man and beast in the land of Egypt. Everybody got that, right? That was the payment for the children of Israel to be let go free. Read on.
Ethiopia and Seba for thee.
Ethiopia is also, they still ain't recovered. Everybody got that, right? Ain't none of them fat. I ain't see a fat Ethiopian yet. Read on.
Verse 4. Since thou was precious in my sight.
What did the Lord say about the nation of Israel?
Thou was precious in my sight.
So who cares if everybody on the planet Earth hates you? God don't hate you. Everybody got that? Everybody got that, right? Since thou was precious. See, all nations going to have to answer for hating us in a few days. Everybody got that? So you ain't really got to worry about the aggression that's coming from the nations on this planet Earth. The Lord said that since we were precious in his sight, read on.
Thou hast been honorable.
Read on.
And I have loved thee.
How does God feel about the Israelites?
I have loved thee.
How does God feel about you?
I have loved thee.
Read on.
Therefore, will I give men for thee?
Will I do what?
Give men for thee.
Because I love you, I will kill somebody. Don't that sound like a father? Don't that sound like a parent? Let me say this. Don't that sound like an Israelite parent? I will kill somebody. Because I love you, I will have to hurt me somebody. This is what God is saying. Do y'all really see this? I mean, was this taught on Sunday in the Baptist church? You know you was in there. Did they teach this? That God will hurt somebody. Read that one more time,
Verse 4. Since thou was precious in my sight.
Read on.
Thou hast been honorable.
Read on.
And I have loved thee.
And I have loved thee. Read on.
Therefore, will I give men for thee.
I will give up men for you. Read on.
And people for thy life.
And people for your life. I will kill and hurt people so you can live. This is what God is saying. And how do we know that God is definitely saying this? Because he done did it. He did it already. It's already done. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
Verse 5. Fear not.
Do what?
Fear not.
Read on.
For I am with thee.
The inheritance is coming, Israel. Do everybody understand that? Don't be afraid, for God is with you. Read on.
I will bring thy seed from the east.
He will do what?
Bring thy seed from the east.
Read on.
And gather thee from the west.
Read on.
I will say to the north, give up.
Read on.
And to the south, keep not back.
Read on.
Bring my sons from far.
Read on.
And my daughters from the ends of the earth.
God is gathering the nation of Israel again, and there's nothing that can stop it. Do everybody understand that? He just said to the north, just give up. Do everybody understand that? Read on.
Even everyone that is called by my name.
Everyone that is an Israelite, even everyone that is called by his name. Read on.
For I have created him for my glory.
Yeah, the Lord wants his glory to come back. Everybody understand that? Everybody got that? He wants that praise to come back. If you was kind of baffled and puzzled about what was going on in the very beginning, we were saying praise Yahweh after the prayers. If you was puzzled about why we stood up for over 40 minutes, sometime it take over 40 minutes, to say prayers to God, if you was troubled why we go through all this, it's because we the Israelites. We the ones. Do everybody understand that? If you want to know why we were so happy, when the brother read one verse out of the Bible, this is the day that the Lord have made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. If you want to know why we were so happy about that, because we are the Israelites. We the ones. We the ones. We were created to do this. We were created to praise God. Everybody got that? Everybody got that? Read it one more time.
Verse 7. Even everyone that is called by my name.
Read on.
For I have created him for my glory.
Yeah, this is why the Lord created us, for his glory. Everybody understand that? The white man was created for God's glory. How the white man going to glorify God? How? I mean, I just want to know how. Give me the instructions on how he's going to do it. How you going to get it done? Everybody got that? No spirit. His spirit is upside down in him, bro. How you going to get anything done? The Lord told you, he said that about the white. His spirit is upside down, bro, in him. That's why he don't do nothing right. How's the Chinese going to glorify God? How? I just want to know how. Anybody can logically tell me how? Read on.
I have formed him.
Read on.
Yea, I I have made
Yeah,
him.
the Lord is boasting about what he made. He's boasting about the nation of Israel. He made us. Do everybody understand that? He said, I formed him. I know what he can do. I know what's in him. Same way he looked at David and seen David was looking like the weakest one among the whole nation of Israel. And the Lord seen that he was going to be the mightiest king ever in Israel's history among Israel's mortal kings. Do everybody understand that? He was going to be the greatest king ever, and he was looking the weakest. And the Lord said what? That he don't see it as man seeth. Do everybody understand that? But the Lord looketh at the heart. Read on.
Verse 8. Bring forth the blind people that have eyes.
Yeah, the Lord said, bring forth the blind people that have what?
Eyes.
Read on.
And the deaf that have ears.
Yeah, bring them forth. Bring forth the people that can hear but can't see, and bring forth the people that can see but can't hear. Read on.
Let all the nations be gathered together.
Yeah, bring everybody. Let all the nations be gathered together. Read on.
And let the people be assembled.
Read on.
Who among them can declare this?
Yeah, who gonna bring this out? Among all nations on the planet Earth, which one gonna bring this out? Read on.
And show us former things.
Read on.
Let them bring forth their witnesses.
Read on.
That they may be justified.
Read on.
Or let them hear and say, it is true.
See, so God got a controversy with every nation on the planet Earth. He said, bring all nations together and let them point out what is the truth. Let them say that. Have there ever been a God among them, their nation that killed nations for messing with their people? Let them point it out and say, that's the truth. Because it's not the truth. Do everybody understand that? But the Lord said, I'm going to gather my nation of people together. I'm going to gather the Israelites together, and then we're going to ask them, did they ever see their God kill a nation for them? Read on.
Verse 10.
Read.
Ye are my witnesses.
Yeah, the Lord said, let the nations bring their witnesses, but you, Israel, you my witnesses. You know I put people to death for you. You know I will hurt somebody for you. You are my witnesses, saith the Lord.